Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome to another crafty decor adventure. Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am over the moon, excited to share with you some DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly decor crafts. So this is another episode in my huge I Love Christmas series. I'd love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. And hey, listen, if you want to go check out the rest of my I Love Christmas series, I'm going to look at the playlist for you guys down below. All you guys have to do is click on it and you can watch all of the fun videos, including decorating this tree. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and if you punch that bell and click all, it will update you every time I post a new video. So without further ado, go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting! For this first Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with y'all how to make a super adorable little mini tree skirt using 2 of the Dollar Tree buffalo check plaid placemats. So I just took the Dollar Tree placemats and put them right next to each other and tried to line up those little squares exactly as closely as I could. And then I just hot glued half of the placemat to the other half of the placemat. And you want to get really, really close to kind of the seam of that. And then you can take your tree skirt and just gently lay it on top of that to kind of get an idea of the size of little tree skirt you want to make. Okay, so this was one of the Dollar Tree mini tree skirts. They're rather flimsy, and when I saw these placemats, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with them for my cute little tree that's in my studio. So I'm just taking a fairly sharp pair of scissors and cutting in and around the little tree skirt to give it kind of a little bit more shape than that nice square there. Now that I have my tree skirt cut out, I wanted to give it a little bit of shape by adding in some of this buffalo check plaid ribbon. So I'm just taking some hot glue and simply gently hot gluing the ribbon kind of in a ruching pattern around the entire little mini tree skirt. And you guys could also use like a burlap or a little fur to edge your tree skirt in, but I thought this was cute. This is what I had on hand, so this is what I'm using. I know that the patterns may be clash for some of you, but hey, we're just going to use what we have and go for it. And then last but not least, I'm just going to use some yarn to kind of attach on either side a little gathering for my tree skirt to tie a quick little bow. And there you guys have that. So you can tie it on here. You could use Velcro, whatever suits your fancy, and whatever you kind of have on hand is kind of what I'm doing here. The yarn's going to work perfect because it's fairly lightweight and also can just tie in the back of this. And then here is how my super adorable little tree skirt turned out. Now I would actually probably use this on a regular Christmas tree, but I'm just kind of sharing with you. And hey, there's Benji Bear. He says, hey guys. But here's how cute it looks underneath this little tree. And I believe this tree was made out of coconut husks, and it was also from the thrift store. I know a lot of you guys ask about it. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to take 4 of these Dollar Tree wooden frames and hot gluing them from end to end as shown. I'm going to create a beautiful little nativity. So I have a really sweet nativity that I picked up from the thrift store, and I don't have like a little nativity house to put it in. Every year I kind of create something different using Dollar Tree supplies. So this year we're going to use these pretty little wooden pieces. Now Dollar Tree has so many different kind of frames to choose from. So you guys could go wooden, you could go black, white, you know, whatever matches your Christmas decor. So just glue everything together to where you have kind of a little manger stable setting. And then I'm going to take one of these Dollar Tree stars, and I'm just going to hot glue the star to the back of the manger. It's going to give it stability, and it's also going to just add a cute little star here to the back. And it's so sweet. And think about this, you guys could totally paint this like in black if you're doing that modern farmhouse chic look. I'm also adding a cute little jewel to the top. I get my jewel jewels from totallydazzled.com. Natalie is such a doll and she's a small business owner. I'll leave a link in the description box of this video. The next thing I'm just adding is some of this Dollar Tree greenery. So I'm hot gluing it and just adding it in. And this step, of course, is optional. Now you could have pre-stained these to give them a little bit more of a natural darker wood look, or you could paint this or just leave it as is like I'm doing and adding tons of pretty greenery. So I also decided to add in just some little Dollar Tree greenery moss and some little cute little pine cones to the top of this. I felt like it gave it a little bit more kind of a realistic, natural feel, as if, you know, it was manger, but obviously this would probably be more snow. I didn't have any snow, so I just thought the greenery would be really pretty and to give it kind of that little natural effect. And the greenery does go a long way, I will tell you guys that. But here is how it all turned out. Now there is my little group of people. I believe that originally this nativity setting with, you know, Joseph and Mary, the baby Jesus, the wise men. I did break one last year, unfortunately, but I believe it did originally come from Walmart. So if you guys check Walmart, you might find this same little setting. Now I got it at the thrift store for I believe like $2 for the set. But here is how it came out. I thought it was so precious, so sweet, and just the perfect thing to add in underneath my Christmas tree or on a little side table for that beautiful, peaceful, joyful setting. Now for this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm taking one of these Dollar Tree funnels and a sock. I added a tiny bit of hot glue to the funnel, but I really didn't end up needing that. I'm just pulling the sock over the Dollar Tree funnel, and guess what? We're gonna make a gnome. Okay, I just on the fly had this idea. I thought, wow, what could we do to make a super easy little gnome with a funnel and a sock? And so I just pulled the sock over the funnel, and then we're going to tie it off at the top, and then we're just going to tie it again and then trim that off. Now you guys can get creative with this and really decorate up your gnome. You'll need like a piece of cardboard box or just some kind of something to wrap some yarn around, because we want to make our little gnome beard. Okay, so you're going to take another piece of string, tie that off, and then cut that at the base, and then hot glue that to the front of our little gnome. And then there you have the first part of the beard. And honestly, for this part, you guys can get as full or as not full as you want. And I did end up making 3 little bundles of these to kind of get my gnome a little bit of a fuller beard. I kind of want him to be really cute and Santa-y beardy for this cute little gnome. So here is how my gnome is looking so far. Now I'm just adding a cute little wooden nose, and then that's going to make it into kind of the shape of a gnome. Now you guys could always maybe stuff the end of the little sock hat. I decided to add a cute little pom-pom to the end of my gnome hat. It's a little bit puny, I will say, but hey, there we have that. You guys could always add even a bigger piece of fabric if you wanted like one of those really long hats, or maybe give the beard a trim up. I don't know, but I always love to find so many fun, easy ways for you guys to make a gnome on a budget. this next DIY, I'm going to share with you guys how to make a super easy little poinsettia using ribbon. So I'm just taking this ribbon that I grabbed, I believe, at Hobby Lobby, and I cut about 4 pieces. And what I want to do next is make my kind of poinsettia leaf. So you can double up on your ribbon if it's kind of a thinner ribbon like this ribbon, and you want to fold it in half, and then in an upwards triangle direction, just trim it to where the little ribbon is pointing. Usually I teach you guys to dovetail and do the opposite way for your wreaths and whatnot, but this is a way to make a really quick little poinsettia ribbon. And these are really great because really there's no hot glue required on these unless you want to put something in the center like I did, but you could always use just some fun little buttons or pom-poms or whatnot. So continue to trim up your pieces of ribbon. Now I cut out 4 and then realized I probably needed at least 2 more. I like a really full poinsettia, and these are really fun to put onto your Christmas tree if you put like a little clip on the back or a pipe cleaner. Now the next thing you want to do is kind of just begin to fold them in an accordion style and just pinch them together in the center. So you can see I'm just kind of folding them in this little accordion style. It doesn't have to be perfect, just pinch them together and then tie them off at the center with a pipe cleaner. And then there you guys have that, and you can add a pipe cleaner to the back if you want to hook it onto a tree or a ribbon or whatnot. But look at how adorable this is. These are so easy. And then I'm just tying it off in the center with a little pipe cleaner, and then there's the little centerpiece with the pom-pom. Again, that step is optional, but I just hot glued a pom-pom to the center of it, and voila, we have a fabulous ribbon poinsettia on a total budget. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super easy little cute Christmas wreath. I'm taking this Dollar Tree wreath form from the Dollar Tree and this ribbon from Hobby Lobby. It was 50% off and it was a really good deal. It's just this buffalo check plaid ribbon. I'm just going to wrap it around my little styrofoam wreath form. And actually, I do believe this black and white check ribbon was from Michael's. I don't know, I'm starting to get my little thrift, or not my thrift stores, but my craft stores confused. I kind of go to a lot of craft stores during this holiday season. So just continue to very carefully kind of wrap, and you want to wrap just on the edges of the next piece of ribbon. That's going to save you the most ribbon if at all possible. Try not to wrap too far on top of them, but wrap kind of on the edges. And you can add a dab of hot glue, or you just can kind of hold it. As you can see, I'm holding it with my other hand as you go. Those are just some kind of quick little easy tips from me to you. So you can trim that off, add a little double dabble of hot glue, and you can get busy going for whatever type of zhuzhing that you want to do. So I had this pine cone garland from the Dollar Tree. Now I will tell you, it's a little bit of a pain to work with. Those pine cones really want to tangle on top of each other. So if you guys have any tips for me on that, definitely let me know. But I just took the pine cone garland and wrapped it around the entire thing. And then I just kind of cut some of them apart, thinking, hey, it might be easier just to glue them directly on to kind of where the other pine cones were. But you guys can really just have fun with this. I'm kind of trying to do like a rustic chic look for this. And then I'm adding in these cute little cotton balls. Well, they're not cotton balls, but they're meant to look like they're cotton pods is what they are. And these are also from the Dollar Tree. They come in a 2-pack. So I'm just hot gluing that to the base of this. And then you can make a cute little bow if you want to make a bow for the top part, or add in some greenery. Oh my goodness, really the sky is the limit on these fun little Dollar Tree wreaths. Just grab some doodly dads and have some ribbon on hand and one of those styrofoam wreath forms from the Dollar Tree, and you guys can just go for it. There's so many different ways you can really jazz up a little mini wreath. And these would be fun to do like as a family in a group. I know some of you guys posted pictures in my group page on how you were doing this as a group. So I just encourage you guys to really get together when you can and when it's safe for the seasons and the holidays. I think it really just makes everybody's heart sparkle and shine to have that community, to have that family. And the next thing I want to do is just make a cute little easy bow here. You're going to just wrap it into a bow, pinch it in the center, and then tie it off at the top of your wreath form. And this is, again, so fun and easy. Give it a little hot glue there. And you guys can mix and match some colors. I think it would have been nice to add in some burlap. I didn't think about that till kind of I got done with it. I was like, oh, that's a lot of black and white check. But hey, you guys can always customize any of the projects that I share with you guys by using your colors of ribbon that you're using in your home decor. So here's how it turned out. As always, I ask you guys comment and let me know what was your favorite DIY in this video and which one you'll be recreating. I can't wait to hear what you guys are up to. I'm also going to put another $100 Hobby Lobby gift card giveaway out there for you, and congratulations to my last gift card winner. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for you. So you guys comment down below, and the secret question for this video is, what colors are you currently using while you're decorating your Christmas tree, or what color ribbon have you bought? I want to hear themes and colors of your Christmas trees. I love y'all so much, and it is such a true blessing and honor to have y'all here, and happy crafting and decorating. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and an honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. Listen, y'all don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, click the bell, and click all. It will update you every time I post a new video. I also have an Olivia's Romantic Home little Facebook group page if you guys want to share photos of your home decor and DIY projects over there. I am the moderator of that page, so I try to get on there every day and catch up with everything, and I see all of you guys' posts. So I just want to encourage you guys to keep up the good work crafting and decorating. I'm so proud of everybody that puts their photos and their pictures up there and that is kind commenting over there. It's just really a great little community. So anyway, I just want to encourage you guys, wherever you're at in your life journey, you're crafting, you're decorating, whatever it is, remember, everybody's got something going on, so use your voice for a voice of good, and also just keep putting one foot in front of the other. I know some days it's easier to do that than others, but I love to lean on my faith. And a lot of you guys ask me about my my prayer cards in the morning that you see on my stories. Those are from Dollar Tree. A bunch of my mugs are from the thrift store. I do like a good morning cup of coffee on my Facebook, Instagram stories. So if you guys see those, that's where those prayer cards are from. They're from the Dollar Tree. And then my little coffee mugs are usually from like garage sales, thrift stores, Hobby Lobby, and Dollar Tree. So I hope that helps answer some of those questions, and drop a kind question down below, or also if you guys need prayer, drop that down below. This is a praying community, and so I just thank you guys all for that. So thank you guys again. I can't wait for our next video, and until then, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.